Here's a quick video comparison of the WWE Commemorative World Heavyweight and Universal Championships that you can get from WWEshop.com and other places online. Let's start with the WWE Championship, or the World Heavyweight Championship. As you can probably tell, both belts are pretty much exactly the same thing. Only difference being, on the WWE Championship, obviously the World Heavyweight Champion text, the tooling behind the main plate is a little smaller than the larger tooling behind the main plate on the Universal Championship. And the the swoosh under the WWE logo is a kind of red, glossy, kind of like gel almost. I think it's just plastic. Well, obviously it's plastic. The rest of the belt is plastic. Whereas on the Universal, it's just kind of a flat black. It's also worth noting that the back of the Universal actually has screws like a regular replica, which WWE's Commemoratives have slowly started to start using screws on the back actually. Whereas originally, and on the World Heavyweight, it just has these plastic rivets on the back, which aren't as durable as the screws, let me tell you. So while I have these two out, I figure for third sake's comparison, I'll bring this out so you can have a look at all three of the main world titles that use this kind of basic design that WWE introduced. It's the 2013 WWE Championship that The Rock introduced and was in use until SummerSlam 2014, I think. It's actually a little heavier than the other two, mainly because there's more to it. This piece down here, instead of being mostly hollowed out like most of the belts now. So the banner at the bottom doesn't have text, obviously, but just more fake diamonds and jewels. Also, a difference on the main side plate being this little crown that they get rid of, which honestly it doesn't matter because no one ever uses the default side plates anyway. There's also one other strange difference that I wanted to mention. So on these default side plates on this scratch logo WWE Championship, there's these two little diamonds here, and then they're also present on the Universal. For some reason they're not on the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, which is strange because the order of release would have been this one, that one, and then that one. So on this one, take them off of that one, and they're back on this one. Like I said, it doesn't matter because Built on TV doesn't even have diamonds in this position. That's actually where the screws go on the side plates to put them in on the actual ring-used belts. On the replicas, screws on the back, but being a commemorative version, you can't replace the side plates, so they're nowhere, so it doesn't matter to begin with. One more little thing that I just wanted to mention. It seems maybe it's just my head, or maybe it's just my copy of the belt, but it seems like the depth on the leather tooling is a little deeper and more visible on the Universal than it is on either the World Heavyweight right here or the 2013 WWE right here for some reason. I don't know if maybe I just got a kind of a flattened copy, but it's a little more And I obviously don't know if that's what it's like on the real belt on television. But I would imagine there's more depth to it, like on the Universal Championship. For you guys that don't know, the Commemorative Championships are made out of plastic. They're not metal. That's why they're so much cheaper than the actual replica. But if you just buy these for display, or you bring them to an event, which I wouldn't do, but I know a lot of people like to. If you just want them to show off or put on your wall, put in a case, it's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with getting one of these. It's just, don't try to rough them up a little, because it won't go so well, because it's just plastic at the end of the day. Although, saying that, the tip at the end of the belts are all metal. That's actually metal. Probably because a plastic tip would be a little strange. Because all these belts are pretty much using the same uniform design now, I doubt that I will ever pick up a Raw or SmackDown's Women's Championship. It's because I don't really see the point in it, because I already have essentially 2 of the same belt, and if you want to go to an extreme, three of the same belt.